Hello everybody and welcome to Timber and Stone. Now this is a really fun game that I greatly enjoy, so I thought I'd play it with you guys. So let's jump right in. I'm gonna take you guys in completely blind. New game. Alright. Call this MuddHole. Best name for a town. We're gonna go with map size large because that's just better. The bigger the better is what they always say. Alrighty, so here's what we got to okay, no, that's not what I want to do. Here's what we got to work with. This is our world. You always want to settle near some water. And you want to make sure you get the right minerals and such. So I will pause the video here and get back with you. Alright, so I think I have found everything that we need in one spot. So we got plenty of tin, not as much copper as I would like, but you gotta settle for this stuff. Iron is plentiful and coal is plentiful, even though coal is pretty much useless. Animals really don't matter, they'll be there no matter what. So let's go ahead and confirm and get right into this. It's gonna take a second to load it up. And then we can start settling our town. Now, just a brief background of the game, or not really a background, but what's probably going to happen is we're most likely going to die, because this is a very difficult game, very extreme. Sorry about that. So, you basically have to build your town to defend against attackers. Here we are. Let's check it out real quick. Whoa, flawless cut. Alright, so we are going to settle here. So, here we go. Zoom in. You're going to want to settle by some water, because eventually you'll want to have some fishermen and such. They're really good. So let's just start the game. Now, you start out with a bunch of peoples. Now, they're most likely all on useless jobs, so if you click on them and you go to that, you can assign their jobs. So you're going to want, first, you're going to want to look through, see what everyone's good at. Here's a pretty good carpenter, they're pretty important. What is this person good at? Nothing, so they're gonna be a miner. This person, is that really weird? He will be, he'll be my stonemason, why not? Let's see, infantry is useless right now, but very important later. Miner. Oh, I already have a stonemason. Well, I'll have to do that later. Alright, wood chopper, they're very important for obvious reasons. Alright, foraging, very important. Trading, very important, but you do not need someone designated as a trader all the time. So, wood chopper. Alright, what is this person going to do? Oh, I don't have any farmers. What am I thinking? Alright. Let's see what I've got. So I've got a good balance of people. So, now you want to start up your farms so you can get some food so people won't starve. Starving people is bad. Good spread of different types of foods. Just kind of doing that carelessly. And what I always like to do for the lumberjacks here, that's the wrong window, is set them to independently chop nearest so that you don't have to worry about telling them what to do. They just do it by themselves. Alright, so now that we have all of these people set up for the most part, I want them to gather berries for now, and that's it. You can go ahead and hit play. Whoa, lag spike. What is going on? Alright, I'm gonna pause the video here and see what just happened. Alright, welcome back. I have fixed the problem. Still not sure what it was, but we are free of the lag, so let's get started again. It's not lagging, I just paused it. Alright, so what did we forget to do? We forgot to give our miners something to do. First, I'm going to fix that volume because that is way too loud. Let's get some music in because that's just fun. Alright, so you go, to get the mine started, you go to Design, Dig Mine. Now here we got some stone over here. Let's go ahead and dig that out. Level our terrain out while they're at it. See, now that there is a place to go, everybody that has a pickaxe will go ahead and start doing it. Now to get pickaxes crafted, you need your stonemason here to craft them for you. So you go to resources and tools, here are your tools. So where are the pickaxes? You want to maintain in storage 5. These are just stone because that's all we can make. I like to do 5 because I just think it's a good number. No particular reasoning behind it. And hose. Oh. Alright, so that'll about do us for now. Now we have this carpenter here. He's not doing anything useful, so let's give him a job. Design and... okay, objects, then workshops. Now we're going to want the timbering bench. We don't have the stuff to make it right now, but we're going to set that up. Now all this is going to be very sloppy until I actually decide to put some effort in and design it. Don't like these stumps here. I don't want to build in this area, so we don't want tree stumps. Because if you leave the tree stumps, then it actually grows a new tree. Yeah, I complain about it. Now you pretty much just have to sit back and wait as stuff happens. Well, let's not do that. Let's go ahead and start designing our eventual stronghold. So go to construction, walls. Now I like to build out of field stone because that's just easier. Let's set it up. Oh, right here's a good clearing. Far away from where we are right now, but that's just fine. Alright, so we'll make it decently sized. Of course, there's a tree in the way. Just my luck. Everything just got quiet. So you just build a nice big wall. Walls are important. Don't ask me why. Should be obvious. And we'll put the entrance over here. Make it 4 wide, because that is the size that door... whoa, lag. That's the size that doors are. So this will eventually become a nice wall. We'll just leave that where it is now. Copper ore is beyond your skill to mine? I thought that was level 1 mining. Guess not. Alright, next order of business is probably to set up some stockpiles, but no, don't remove these stumps. Alright, this is too slow. We're gonna put it in double speed. Alright, there we go. Timbering bench is up. So we'll go to resources, process materials. This is where you make stuff that'll be used to make stuff. And maintain 40. Good number. Progress is happening. Lost my train of thought for a second. So this guy is busy farming up our food. Let's check out our storage supplies here. So we're getting a little full on tools. So what you want to do is go to Object, Storage, Tools, and build some tool chests. More work for the carpenter. And they just take planks. Yep. Ooh, we have way too many tools right now. Alright, this guy's gonna craft those tool chests for us. Alright, stockpiles. Shouldn't need those yet. We will, however, need some more storage. We don't have any twine, that's the problem. Did I just say storage? I meant workshops. So objects, workshop. Sorry. That's not what I want. Actually, no, I do want the workbench. Not what I was thinking of, but I do need it. I press space to rotate stuff. I was thinking of the forge. And the anvil, unfortunately, takes twine, which we don't have and can't make. So, here's a good thing we should do. We go to process materials. And we will buy some twine if a trader happens to come to our town. As in a merchant, not someone who wants to defy the law. Another long-term solution for that problem is take flax seeds, and we will buy flax and cotton. Now to get money we have to sell stuff, so we'll have to figure out something to sell. Oh, I got a good amount of trees, so I say that we sell timber. Uh-oh, what are we full on? Ooh, masonry. Here I was saying we weren't going to need stockpiles. That's metal. Masonry. Masonry stockpile. We will eventually amass so much of this, it is not funny. There we go. We shouldn't. Oh, we're out of. Running out of storage left and right. Now these two actually don't have much of a difference, except the timber piles look better, and I think they store more in there once you upgrade them. You can't upgrade the storages. I'm not sure, but this might be less efficient. I don't know. It looks better, in my opinion. And looks is half of this game. We're still running out of space for tools. That's impressive. Tools, tool chest. Boom. Alright, so now that those guys are getting close, we're going to set up an actual quarry for them. So, dig mine. Boom. That's it. Just joking. Alright, so now to lower the depth that you were looking at, so press page down quite a bit. We are on a rather low. Oh wow, we have nothing underneath us. That's actually kind of bad. Alright, so you can lower the depth one here and make an actual quarry out of this. Excessive 20, that's good. So this, make a 20 by 20 quarry, plus the staircase, and we'll do that all the way down. Okay, this is getting a little bit confusing on the view. Go all the way down this. This is a little bit monotonous, but I'm going to do it because it's important. stuck down there. Perfect. Alright, now they'll have a job for a while. Oh, why is nobody doing anything over here? You guys out of stuff to do already? You should always keep hammerstone mason so you never run out of tools. I said that really weird. Tools. Not sure what to do next. It's really just a waiting game from this point on. We don't really need... Wow, Zacchaeus Reinhold. Zacchaeus Reinhold. That's a name for you. You know what? I am gonna go ahead and start... Oh, running low on food. Hold that thought. Food and seed, food crates. Boom. Go ahead and get a bunch of food storage here. Perfect. That should hold us out for a while. Now, what was I gonna... Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and start setting up some livestock pens, because they are very important in the long run. I never actually remember to set them up early on, so I always end up not so well off in that regard. Just get a nice area. And to keep them in, we'll of course put up a fence. Brain fart, what was I doing? That's right. Maybe under decor. No. Not under objects. Fence. There we go. Now I think there's a hotkey to just... No, that's not it. There it is. Alt. Now we have a fence set up all the... Whoa, where'd it go? Now we have a fence set up all the way around our livestock pen, or we will once I turn that guy into a builder. Alright, so now we'll go to objects, workshops, feeding trough, because the feeding trough is a workshop. Don't be deceived. Just realized we shouldn't actually get our livestock yet, because we can't feed them yet. We need copper to do that, which is apparently beyond the skill of all of our miners. Let's just check out the skill levels. Level 2, going up in the world. Ooh, quick learner. What's her smithing skill? Oh, yes. Blacksmiths are the hardest thing to level up, because there's not much they can do to level up. And you have to have a higher level blacksmith to make higher level tools and weapons. So you see, level 6 blacksmith is required. Like for the broadsword, level 16. And they just get worse from there, level 18. So getting a high level blacksmith is key. And quick learner means that they get more XP per thing that they do. So she is really good to have as an already level 3 blacksmith. What are we running low on? Wood again. That's actually really good, because wood is a very good commodity to have a lot of. What is our carpenters doing? Nothing? Zacchaeus Reinhold. Build. Build us a fence, and then maybe a keep. I forgot I did set that to be built. Oh well. It won't hurt. It'll just deplete our stamina. Oh, right. Ugh. One thing I forgot to do was set up some things to track, so we can track how much wood we have at a given time. It displays it up in the corner here. I just like to track wood and stone. And of course the major ores such as copper. Wait, we have copper? Sure, they were complaining they couldn't mine it. Silver and gold are basically useless. They're used for making money. So I guess they're not too pointless, but in the end game they're not worth much because you already have everything. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, should probably start making some stuff with all of this copper we have. Blacksmith, please. Alright, we'll have to burn some wood here. Now, to craft ingots, which is what you make out of the copper ore we got over here, we craft our standard ingots here. 19, 10, and we'll track those. I like to track all my ingots so I always know what I got. Oh yeah, and one very important one to track is food. If you run low on that, everybody dies. Never happened to me though, so not bragging, just stating the facts. One thing I could criticize, I think they could have some better fence models. But I think they've stopped developing this game once they put it on Steam. Alright, why did you not craft standard ingots? Wait a second. I forgot to have the guy make tongs. What am I thinking? You need tongs to have your barbecue. Wait for it. Boom. Alright. There's one tool I really need to make, and that is a knife. Ah, it takes an anvil. Dang it. Well, we can't make the knife. That's what you need to gather wheat, which is what you put in your trough to feed your animals, such as this boar. It's first night. Nothing bad should happen. Oh, it got really quiet. Zooming back in. Could not walk to my desired location. Why not? Alright, we're gonna put her back as a miner. Oh good, she's gonna go grab some more copper for us. Oh nice. Our lumberjacks are going at it. Of course, they need to because suspense is taking up quite a bit of resources. I just realized I put it over top of my quarry. Don't know why that's so much fun to say. Quarry. Quarry. Yep, no one's got a better name than Zacchaeus Reinhold. That's almost as much fun as words. It's almost as much fun to say as quarry. Again, there's not much to do in the early game when you're waiting for things to get set up, except make sure you always have enough storage. Oh, I just realized I forgot to do one of the most critical things in this game. Set up a town hall. So you take your town hall, is going to be purple like this. Get a road. Okay, that's right. You can only go 50 spaces at a time. I like to have decently sized roads. You get a road, you run it all the way to the border. Oof, this is getting a little weird. Oh well, that section's a little bigger. Perfect. Alright, so now that you have a road connected to a town hall, you can get traders, barterers, more likely, and new townsfolk. So if people die, you have people to replace them. Yep, that's all really all it can do. Now I think town halls increase or tell the attackers where you are or something like that. I don't know, but it's fine. We shouldn't get any of those for a while more. Actually, I think they might show up first. I don't know. I just know when they show up, and I know when to beat them off. This is a handy way to look for them. You take it way down and just scan the areas. Yep, looks like we're good for now. We seem to be keeping a stable amount of wood even though we're building a fence, which takes an absurd amount of it. I think each fence takes 3 logs or something like that. Why? I just realized there's a tree stump in our garden. Ah, it's fine. Oh yeah, forgot. And when people go to sleep, they sleep in the hall, as you can see. Now, sleeping on the ground is not the best. It takes forever for your fatigue to drop down to the point where they'll get up. You can make some beds a little further down the line under furniture. You can get a straw bed. Wait. I have wheat? What the heck? So yeah, you can build beds and people sleep better. I do have wheat. Huh. Oh wait, I could sell that once I get a guy in place with a knife. Wait a second, I just realized this might make me look really dumb. Nope, okay. Let's say, if I have a knife already, I'm gonna... Not much to do right now. So how's you guys' day been? I rode in the car for like 10 hours today. It's great. Wait a second, that was yesterday. Oh, my life is... What has happened? The days are all mixing together. The wonder of summer. Ooh, pretty. Midnight. It looks like the sun's rising. You almost done there? Almost. People are starting to go to sleep, left and right. Been out for like 24 hours, I don't blame them. Ooh, we have a quick learning farmer. Who's a high-level engineer. Engineers are another thing that's kind of hard to level up. They're not really necessary, but they build cool stuff, so... I mean, like all engineers. Alright, congratulations, you both. Get back here. Carpenter. I guess. Is he gonna actually be doing anything? No. What else are you good at that's actually useful? Nothing. Wow, that's impressive. Miner. Oh, they're going really slow here. We found some iron, some tin, and some coal. For some reason the iron is blue, not sure why. Even though it is red in real life. Hey, but it's a video game. anything can happen, right? Alright, I think that's probably it for this episode. So we got a decent amount done. We've got a nice town in the makings. Whoa, what happened? People are sleeping. Got a town hall. So, see ya in the next episode, everybody.